Hey, what's happening? This is Billie Slum, and you're rocking with the Gumbo Show.
Yo, what's going on? Y'all know what it is. It's your girl, More Ash, the Gumbo Show, baby. We are back and live. Another amazing guest in the building. I got Naja, my right hand man, with me. I think he's my left hand man today, but he's in the building. What's going on, Naja?
What it do, what it do, what it don't, I might be the side man, I'm a side.
Well,
Depends on how I get
we
cracked.
got we got none other than another amazing interview guest in the building today. I'm not going with none of not just shenanigans today, okay? We got Billie Slum in the building.
Yeah.
First time on the show. So
Yes,
definitely
yes.
excited to have you here. Welcome, welcome. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank y'all for having me. I appreciate the opportunity for real, for real.
Absolutely.
Yes,
We
sir.
appreciate your time and appreciate you being here for sure. I'm going to kick it off before I throw it on over to my left hand, side hand, whatever hand man he is today. But I'd like to ask you the first question that we typically ask for our guests, especially new guests that are coming into our platform. Tell everybody who Billie Slum is. Who are you? Where are you from? And how long you've been doing music? And I believe you're a singer, R&B singer, correct?
Absolutely, absolutely. So once again, I go by the name of Billie Slum. I'm an independent artist, R&B and hip hop artist, actually, from Macon, Georgia. I've been doing music as long as I can remember. So pretty much my whole life. I started off singing in the choir about maybe 4 or 5 years old with my grandmother, and kind of just had a trickle effect from there. So that for the talent shows, and it's just always been in my DNA. So.
Love it. I saw on a previous interview that you did that you used to listen to melodies and mimic melodies from Prince records with your
Absolutely.
mom. So how would you say that, some of the legends of R&B like Prince and Michael Jackson and Luther Vandross and I mean, you name it, Al Green, any of them, how have they influenced you to where you are today?
So yeah, like I was saying, the music selection that my mom listened to, it varied. She was a lot of she actually was listening to Lou Rawls. So she was into that. She was into the Isley Brothers, and then my grandmother would be all the gospel, the Georgia Mass Choir and all of that. And then my pops and my step pops would be more so that like you say, the Marvin Gaye's, the Al Greens, the Isley Brothers, and all that stuff. So it just kind of that was the soundtrack of my life growing up. Just no matter the environment, it was like heavily music influenced. So I just sat and absorbed all these sounds. Like my mom introduced me to Prince, and it's like, yeah.
Love that. I love that for sure. Well, they said Prince outlived Mike Jack.
Yeah, respect both those kings, man. They're
Yeah,
both
of course.
legends in their own
Of
right.
course.
I don't get them out.
It's all in fun and hip hop and
I know it. I know
R&B.
it. I know
I was like, oh, he had to throw that in there. Okay, okay. So my next question for you is going to be: I know that you say you do a combination of different styles, so
it. Mhm.
R&B, pop, hip hop. How has being a songwriter, in addition to a live performer, I know you say you use a lot of instrumentation as well. How
Mhm.
does that play a part in how you deliver your shows, or even what show you're going to deliver?
So a lot depends on the venue and the type of crowd and the demographic. But for the most part, with my shows, you really never know what you're gonna get. You might get a ballad, you might get me freestyling, you might get me doing like some of those club banger type. It just depends on how I feel in the moment, and that's
Hmm.
the beauty of having live instrumentation. You can kind of go with your gut and with your spirit in the moment.
Hmm. Has there been times where you maybe had one particular show or set in mind, and then you arrive to the space and you're like, yeah, nah, not here. Let me do something different, and you
Oh,
maybe changed
absolutely,
it on the flip. Really? Okay.
absolutely, absolutely.
where the name Billy Slums come from. I was trying to
Okay.
get a relation with that one with the
Yeah,
choir,
yeah,
so
yeah,
that's why I was just saying okay.
yeah, yeah.
Kid
It's a
choir makes more
representation.
sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get you. I follow you. Yeah, it's definitely a representation of where I come from. But I actually started off as an MC. I just recently transitioned to R&B, and so like my early influences was like, Dungeon Family, of course. Shout out to the Dungeon. Nah, man, we were heavy. Well, me and a couple of my friends, we had a type knit circle that was really musically, anything that came out, we was talking about it at that time, man. We was heavy into Wu-Tang. If you know anything about Wu-Tang, a lot of people in the South don't. All of them had aliases. So Method Man was Johnny Blaze, Riley Fingers. Raekwon was Lex Diamond. So we wanted to be kind of like the Southern version of that.
Okay.
So I became Billie Slum, so it just kind of stuck. So people, you one of the few who have actually asked about that. So
Nah, it got a nice little ring to it.
Thank you.
And it's crazy that you got that exact name, because how you say you R&B and hip hop. So as an R&B artist nowadays, how the trend is going with their names and what they naming themselves is not more traditional common lover boyish type names. It's
right.
You got these Tommy Richmonds to a Brent, a Roy Woods. They just all over the place. Jordan, I can't pronounce his last name. So like that's cool, man. That the Billie Slums, it really correlates with both genres. So that's
absolutely. Thank you, man. I appreciate you saying that too, man, because there's been some people that I guess were interested in doing some work or whatever. They kind of questioned the name and didn't think it was, I guess, viable. So
right.
That's crazy, because that does sometimes play a role, in opportunities. People want to change you all the way around, from your name to your content to everything. It's like, we like the way you look, but we want to change everything else. Like, it's crazy.
That part.
A question that I have really quickly is, tell me a little bit about how singing and hip hop. I know you say you just started singing recently. I'll be honest with you. When I first saw you, I was like, why are you so mean? Yo, the picture that I saw, you just look so mean. It's the one that's on the flyer. And I'm like, why are you so mean?
I'm the worst at taking pictures. That's a simple answer. I'm the worst at taking pictures, and when I smile, I look like super goofy. So I just straight face it.
So when you got on the call today, it's like your personality is totally different than what you.
I mean that's a part of it too. But y'all are nice people, so y'all don't have no reason to meet that person.
So tell me how coming into the transitioning over to singing now. I know you're doing a lot of different things, so you're not completely kicking hip hop to the bucket, but
no.
implementing that into one of the many things now, and one of the many hats that you wear now. What is your goal? Like, what is your ultimate goal with the music? Do you want to be known as a singer? Do you want to be known as a hip hop? Do you want to be known as jack of all trades? Do you feel like they're going to make you pick a genre? How do you feel with that?
I personally feel like I am from the tree of CeeLo Green. I feel like that's one of the roots of my tree, and nobody's made him pick a genre.
Yeah,
he's equally talented at both. Dare I say more so as an MC, because he's super deadly. He don't get the props he deserves as a lyricist, but he all of that. So I feel like I don't think I should have to choose. If I wake up tomorrow, I want
to do what you want. Yeah.
So I mean, but I will say more recently, my passion is leaning more toward the R&B. So I'm having fun. It's a challenge. It's fun writing it and learning like harmonies and stuff like that. Because like I said, I'm not that technical singer. I just go off of feeling and emotion, and then okay, we need to go back and redo that. That ain't it. So yeah.
I was gonna say, I feel like me and Naja just had a conversation about this a couple of days ago or yesterday, but we just feel like it's changing as far as like the traditional way of doing things. It's not traditional anymore, and it's not a bad thing, but it's like, I would say maybe people in the generations before us, maybe they're not too fond of it, so to say, because take media for instance, right? There was a conversation about how rappers and artists and all these other people are like now tapping into podcasting and media environments, things of that nature. And it was an interview done with Elliot, and he was basically saying how it bugs him Like, he's like, these people are not real journalists. And it just bugs me that people can think that they could just get a microphone and that they can, that now they're a journalist or now they're a radio personality or whatever the case may be. And so they brought up some of the personalities like Kai and Drewski and people of that nature. And he was basically saying like, yeah, but they're not even producing real content. Like, it's just a joke, you know, like he was really upset about it. So I was telling Alja, I was like, you know, it's really just media's turn. At the end of the day, every dog has its day, as they say, right? Every genre has had its chance, its turn where, you know, at one point, everybody thought they could be a rapper. And everybody thought that they could just get on the track and say whatever, and now I'm rapping or do one song, and now I'm hitting. Same thing with being an athlete. A lot of people just jump right into it. Like, you got singers and stuff, Quavo, Chris Brown, they playing basketball now, J. Cole, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's so much freedom, I feel like, in 2025 for us, where we're not limited, where, you know, generations before us, they don't understand it because they're like, pick something and master it and be great at that, you know, but we like, no, I could do this, I could do this, I could do this, I could do everything. And if you're good at a lot of different things, you know, like, what can you say? So what we're about to do right now actually is we're about to have you introduce your song because we have to take a quick break, but in the meantime we're going to jump into your record. So if you will, would you go ahead and introduce your record and let them know, hey, they're about to hear it?
Yes, indeed. This is Billie Slum, All Eyes on Her, featuring Data Dime, produced by Hit Class Crash. Shout out to the home team. Let's get it.
Show.
Yes, sir. We are back. Y'all know what it is. Your girl, more Ash, of course. Not just still in the building with me. The Gumbo Show, baby. We are back. We still got Billie Slum hanging out in the building with the Gumbo Show
Yes,
today.
indeed.
Y'all just heard his track, and it's amazing. Talk to me a little bit about the record. Tell us a little bit about how that song came about.
I'm a fan of 80s music. Again, riding my mom's Cutlass as a kid, just kind of listening to what she listened to, and she was heavily into 80s music and kind of that retro vibe. So I wanted to do that and kind of bring the people back to the dance floor, man. So it's a whole lot of mugging and what I'm saying, looking for ops and stuff in the club now. Let's bring it back to a little bit of love, man. Grab your lady, whatever your sauce is, and let's get to it.
Yeah, I feel that. They sleep on them 80 sounds. That's for sure. For sure. They do a lot of sampling with the 90s, nowadays, and then switching up the BPMs and everything. But yeah, them 80 sounds, them the, I don't know, I guess it's, yeah, man. Yeah, that frequency, it just hits a little different. You know what I mean? Like,
I hear certain records. I'm sorry. I hear certain records, and I remember my mom she had a Cutlass, white top, white goods, red paint.
Okay.
And certain songs bring that car instantly back to my, just being in the backseat of that car as a kid.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to bring that vibe back.
Just some fun little questions, people call them this for that, tit for tat, whichever one you prefer type thing. But first question, do you like to read books or you like to watch movies?
Both.
Okay. That's dope. Most people usually just pick one. That's dope.
I like
Billy,
yeah.
this or that.
Nah, he said, I feel it though, because you get an audio book. Yeah. I feel that. Okay. You prefer breakfast or dinner?
I'm gonna go breakfast.
I feel that.
I'm a Southern boy, man. Good old fish and grits meat. You know what I mean?
Fish and grits is crazy. We come from St. Louis.
I'm a Southern boy. I'm a country boy.
We come from St. Louis. I've never seen people eat fish and grits like that till we came here. Something else I've never seen in my life until I came to Atlanta is an oxtail. I've never seen an oxtail. I was like, what is that? That's disgusting.
You better get from me, girl. You better get from me.
I don't eat that. I ain't messing around.
I'll eat it no more either, but I'm just saying, just for your palate.
Yeah, right.
No, thanks. Go ahead, Naja. My bad.
Nah, you good. I know that she was like, it's crazy. She always say that fish and grits. Cake or ice cream?
Definitely ice cream. Not too big on cake.
I feel that for sure. That's why I always say my favorite one is ice cream cake. That's my thing. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get you some old, really anything Haagen-Dazs, man. I'm bougie with my ice cream, man. I'm bougie with ice cream. You gotta get your good Haagen-Dazs.
Basketball or football?
Football.
Word. You got a favorite team?
Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's my spot. Yo, see,
I know. Look, I know what I'm supposed to say because I'm from Georgia. I know what I'm supposed to say, but they can be a close second. That's cool.
Hey, nah, facts, nah.
I worked for the Falcons for 3 seasons, so it's all love for them. I work for the Atlanta Hawks. It's love for them too. But you got your.
I usually duck that question,
but I like the Chiefs. I'm a Chiefs fan. I'm rooting for them. So
yeah, for sure.
Hey.
For sure. Shout out to Falcons though.
He said, I usually duck that question.
I do. I usually duck that smoke, man.
Yeah, Atlanta be serious down here, bro.
Yeah, they
really do. Yeah, they really do be with their teams, man. They ride it down with it.
As they should. I respect it. I ain't tripping. I just always duck that question. But
Yeah,
For
for
the
sure.
Gumbo Show, you had to get it popping. So
We appreciate it.
yeah.
80s music or 90s music?
Don't make me pick. I like both, man.
I feel you, right?
I grew up with everything, man. So I'm just as much ready for the world as I am Jodeci and
Yeah.
Jagged Edge and all that,
Yeah.
you know. So, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that one. I feel that. Summertime or wintertime?
Ooh. Neither.
Okay.
Springtime.
Yeah.
I'm a March baby. I'm a March baby. So yeah.
Okay, swerve. What day is March?
March 20th, man.
You the end of the Pisces. Well,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm kind of technically both. If you
Yeah. Because if I was on that, yeah. Mine's March 9th. So I feel you.
Solid.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I knew we clicked. Right on. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that, Billie Slum, for sure. Ashes, February, you know, Aquarius and everything.
Well,
it's
I'm
just
right
right
before y'all. So he took one of mine, but I'm gonna skip to the next one because mine was 90s or 2000.
I'm definitely going 90s then.
90s, okay. At least I got you.
No.
You said no. You gonna try to renege on your answer?
Oh, I can't renege. Let's do both, man. Because 2000, you get the whole tank and all of that good stuff. Bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Usher or Chris Brown?
Usher or Chris Brown? Man, you gonna ruin my chance of working with any. I gotta pick one. Huh?
It's just it's a fun game. You can like both, and it's good for that.
I think Confessions was a soundtrack to a period in my life, so I gotta go Usher, man. No disrespect to CB. CB is the GOAT.
I got you.
Slow
jams or upbeat tracks?
Definitely slow jams.
Okay. Mary J or Tony Braxton?
I'm Mary J all day.
Okay, I'm going Tony, y'all. I love me some Tony.
I love Tony too, but Mary was that street.
I got you.
Yeah.
So
Boys to Men or Jodeci?
Oh, sorry, Boys to Men, Jodeci.
Yeah, I'm going Jodeci.
Yeah, I feel that.
Classic love songs or breakup anthems?
I'm gonna go classic love song.
Neo soul or contemporary R&B?
Both.
Okay. Maxwell or D'Angelo?
I can't. Both of them.
Pretty wings of and then I'll be singing that D'Angelo too. I was just singing Brown Sugar yesterday. I was just singing Brown Sugar yesterday. Yeah, I feel it.
And he got a hell of a live show, man. I seen him I seen him in Cancun, and he was just like amazing. That's why I picked up a lot of game from watching this show.
Right. That's dope.
Do you prefer a solo R&B artist or a group?
Judging by my playlist, I would say groups, but we don't have those no more. Why is that? Why is that?
That's a great question.
That unity.
I had so many boy bands that I was like literally in love with as a little girl coming up. Like I done saw Immature and B2K and all of them several times, like in concert. And then it's just like you get Drew Hill, Jagged Edge, like all of them. And then it's just like you get older and it's like nothing. I was like, this is crazy. Like,
yeah, it's like that's a lost.
It's definitely a lane. It's definitely a lane for sure.
Yeah, sure.
It's K-pop now.
Alicia Keys or Jhené Aiko?
I'll probably go more Jhené.
Me too. That's my girl. Let's see. Luther or Marvin?
Marvin.
Okay.
Respect to Luther, but Marvin was he's iconic. Yeah. That's why he in my top 5.
Okay. Summer or Sizzler?
I can't really choose on that. I know that Heart of a Woman is killing the TikTok and everything else right now. So I can't. But both of them like heavy, super dope and make a heavy impact. So I can't pick between two. So I'll say both.
My last one. Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell or End of the Road by Boyz II Men?
Man, can we talk? Is that even a question? I mean, I really respect End of the Road.
Well, I gotta
if somebody had a brunch tomorrow.
Because if I make it too hard, you're gonna be like both. Like,
Nah, can we talk? So look, if they can be brunching in Rancho Cucamonga, whatever part of the world, they're gonna play Can We Talk? every function, I guarantee.
I love that. Well, I have one last question. I'm gonna throw it back to Naja, and then we'll get ready to close that out. My last question before we go is, what can I expect to see from Billie Slum in 2025? We just in January. So what I'm gonna see by December, what can I expect to see from your artistry or from the work that you put in from this year? What's in your sleeve?
I always knew music. I have first, this is an exclusive for the Gumbo Show. I am releasing a rap project.
Okay.
So I just woke up one day and I felt inspired, and I just did load it up real quick, and we're gonna see what it do in just a few first quarter for sure. That. Yeah, but I definitely still the R&B. I feel like some vibes. I want to do an 80s inspired type of a project, maybe an EP. Okay. So that's kind of on my radar, so to speak, for right now.
When you say 80s inspired, do you mean like sample or just like your original music? But
just original music. On my first R&B project, I have a record called "If These Walls." It's very Prince-esque inspired. I would encourage anybody to listen to that particular record if you're trying to know where I'm going with it.
Okay.
So,
love it.
I want to get these walls could talk.
Yeah. Yeah, please check it
out. How would Billie Slum, the artist, like to be remembered?
That a person who delivered on every time he released, gave you quality music. I know that the industry is kind of set on you're supposed to have so many numbers to be considered popping, but for the people who are interested in my artistry, I just want you guys to know that it's going to be quality bangers every time I release. So that's what I want to be remembered for.
So I'd like you to know that, when you put your dollars in certain places, it definitely works. You know what I mean? I got your email that way. I saw your interview. I looked at your interview that you did with the other
platform,
Canva Rebel. I read your interview with them before I even messaged you. So before I even inquired about having you on the show, I had already looked at all of your stuff. And it just simply came through my email. It was a blast through Coalition. And I was like, Billie Slum, let me see who this is. And I clicked on it. And my first thing is I scroll to the bottom, because if there's no email, I'm deleting it. There's no point. If there's no contact information, that means you don't want me to contact you. So you had an email there, and I was like, okay, he has the email. Cool. So I sent you a request. Hey, you want to be on my show? Because I feel like if you're doing that means you're looking for exposure right now. You know what I mean? You're trying to branch out. So I just wanted you to know, you know what I mean? Because I know sometimes when you invest, you never know if it's working, or you don't necessarily get the analytics behind it. But that's one that you can say, at least it reached one that you were able to gain another opportunity from. So
that's love. I appreciate that.
No problem. I want to thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy, and just for being a friendly, welcoming spirit to our platform and what we have going on. You guys know what it is. It's your girl, More Ash. Naja, of course, is in the building. Shout out to DJ Mohawk, our in-house DJ. And shout out to Ali, who is behind the scenes taking care of all the edits, everything y'all see. Okay. Y'all know what it is. It's the Gumbo Show. We will be right back. Don't turn the station. Keep it locked.
You hear me?